What up, good people? Marco's here. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, this is like Joe Boo investigative reports, trying to put the pieces all together. Now, some point today, Dan Quinn's plane is landing in Washington, D.C., where he is interviewing with the left hand up commanders, and we all wish they put their left hand down because their armpits stink. They stink, okay? And he's interviewing, of course, for the head coaching job. He's done the same thing with Seattle. And it seems like the longer this thing goes, one, the worse it is for the Cowboys if he does take a head coaching job. But two, more likely that he's coming back to the Cowboys. Now, he's done 5 other teams, and so far nobody has been. In fact, 4 of those teams already have head coaches in place, and you see that there's kind of a sea change in the type of coaches that are being hired. The older coaches, the Bill Parcells, the Pete Carrolls, and things, and the authoritarian type like Mike Vrabel, they seem to be passé now in the NFL. Is that the right way to use that? Passé. Okay. It sounds like it's almost a foreign word. Passé. Is it? Stop. Okay. Here's where I'm putting together the pieces here on Joe Boo's investigative reports. Okay. Jerry, he said on 105 The Fan that basically what you want, our job is to have people talking about us. Well, I got to say, Jerry, you're doing your job fantastically. You literally have everybody talking about you. Because here it is, we had championship weekend. I'm wondering if people are talking about how bad Baltimore melted down. I'm curious that some of the same things that happened to us when we lost, that CeeDee Lamb's mother went out and said Dak's not the one and hoped that he could go to the Texans and everything else, and it was like, blown up all over the place. I'm curious if they're doing that same thing with Odell Beckham Jr.'s father, saying essentially the same thing. He basically, if you look it up, I can't remember verbatim here while I'm on the road driving, but he literally threw Lamar Jackson and said, my son deserves better quarterback play than this. I don't know how that can be any worse than what CeeDee Lamb's mother said. And mind you, Dak Prescott 2-5 in the playoffs and so on. Lamar Jackson, an MVP, playing at home, is 2-4 in the playoffs with 11 turnovers. Yes, Philly 500. You said I would do eight videos talking about that. This is number 2. So I still got 6 more to go there, bro. But seriously, if we want to look at this and we talk about we need to trade Dak and blow this thing and start all over, that's the only team I hear them saying that to. I'm not hearing them say that about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson. I'm not hearing about that with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Now, back to Ron Rivera. If Jerry Jones, if his whole life is about getting people to talk about the Cowboys, for all those that think that the Cowboys just going to get rid of Dak Prescott, that ain't going to happen. Because Dak Prescott, the scrutiny and everything else, the conversation is constantly going about Dak Prescott and everything else, is exactly what the Cowboys want. What the Cowboys did, the only reason why you give up a 4th-round pick for Trey Lance is to continue that whole narrative going. Because what happened immediately when the Cowboys made that trade was people were speculating, they're going to get rid of Dak Prescott. This is going to put Dak Prescott on those. This gives them leverage over. That's the conversation. So what Jerry Jones will do, and I bet you this happens. See, everybody, we love Dak Prescott. He's our guy, and we're going to be working. He's got all the leverage in the world. We're going to be re-signing that contract. He's going to wait till the very last second to do that, to make you all think and talk about the possibility that the Cowboys are going to move on from Dak Prescott. Because Jerry Jones, say what you will about him, he is a modern-day P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum. You know who P.T. Barnum is, right?
Oh, yeah.
What did P.T. Barnum always say? There's a sucker born every minute.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's exactly what you, me, all of us Cowboy fans, we're the suckers that are feeding Jerry Jones's ego. Now, back to Ron Rivera. I know I've said that a couple of times. But here's what they're doing. Cowboy fans, everybody's pissed off, okay? We are literally like the mob that's carrying torches there that want to tar and feather somebody, right? I see you carrying a pitchfork. You're carrying that pitchfork. And everybody wants blood, okay? Everybody is pissed off at Dan Quinn and his defense, and they want him out of here. But I believe Dan Quinn's coming back. And what better way to soothe the masses than to say, well, if Dan Quinn doesn't gets hired, then we're bringing Ron Rivera. And what you're now looking at and saying, oh my God, Ron Rivera, who literally just looks like, why am I here? That the option of having Ron Rivera look so bad that bringing back Dan Quinn, we're going to say, oh, no. I'll take Dan Quinn. No, not Ron Rivera. See? P.T. Barnum keeping the circus going. And I definitely feel like I'm on a merry-go-round, doesn't it? Because we keep going round and round and round and round every year. Because if you honestly look, go back and look at some of my videos from this time last year and the year before and the year before that. Guess what? We're talking about the exact same things. That Jerry Jones, he just feeds his ego because he has us all wrapped around his finger on what he is gonna do. And literally, he is like a Roman emperor. And that's what it's really all about. We get mad, we blame Dak, we blame CD, we blame Amari, we get drama from the families that are saying, this sucks, that sucks, and everything. But you know what? Nobody's going through saying Jerry Jones sucks. Well, actually, I have.
You do.
I do. I say Stephen Jones, a.k.a. Catboy. So, my goal has been, and in talking to other YouTubers, I've been on several different ones, live streams. I'm going to continue to do this, to have every one of us to keep pushing this narrative and trying to put pressure on, making them feel bad about what they're doing, and bring truth to light, or light to truth. What's the saying?
Bring the truth to light.
Bring the truth to light. Now, you see what's going on here, right, people? You understand what's going on here? As I start getting senile and can't get my words and stuff together, we're going to become like, she's going to be my right-hand voice.
Finish your sentences for me.
And finish my sentences and make sure I use proper English and make sure I'm not like drooling all over my face. Thank you, honey.
Anytime, baby.
All right, good people. I will see y'all soon. How many miles we got to go, baby?
100 exactly.
100 miles. Hot damn. And we're almost at south of the border. Peace.